Hello, welcome back to the channel, and Merry Christmas on December 4th, when this video goes up. Anyway, I have a review here for the last MCU thing for Phase 4, before I eventually see Wakanda Forever. I haven't seen that movie yet, but anyway, we're talking about the Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special, which was released on Disney Plus about a week ago. And I'm just going to say it outright, this is really good. Like, for 45 minutes to an hour, it is really good. Just like with Werewolf by Night, I like that Marvel's doing these holiday-esque specials. And a lot of people have been saying these are a lot better than the movies that came out this year, so whether that be a compliment to the specials or an insult to the films, well, yeah, just know that this is good. And unlike Werewolf by Night, where that took itself really seriously, which makes sense, this does not take itself that seriously. It's a Christmas special about the Guardians of the Galaxy. So yeah, it's not going to be as serious. It's much more comedic, which for this, yeah, works so perfectly. But anyway, let's get into the plot of this special, shall we? So this plot takes place right after Thor: Love and Thunder, you would presume at least. So they had just left Thor and they're on I forgot what it was called, but it's that weird planet that's the decapitated head floating through space. I forgot what it's called, but it was where the Collector was in the first movie. And Peter, Star-Lord, is bummed out, is a bit bummed out, and he's telling a story of how Yondu ruined Christmas. And so Mantis and Drax decide to get Peter a present. And that present happens to be Peter's favorite actor, Kevin Bacon. And, yeah, so Drax and Mantis decide to abduct Kevin and bring him back to give Peter a Christmas that he's wanted. And, yeah, it is insane, but it's really funny. So, yeah, like I said, the main thing that works with this Christmas special is that it is so funny. It is so funny. Especially the comedic, stuff between Drax and Mantis. Especially, it's so good. They're both inept to how, when they go to Earth, they're both super inept to how it works on the planet. And it's so funny. And, yeah. And then when they finally get to Kevin's house, and it's basically like if Kevin was a final guy in this instance in Friday the 13th, which I don't know if they were paying homage to that specifically, because, I mean, Kevin was in the original Friday the 13th, but I don't know if they were paying homage to that specifically. I was a bit bummed that there was no Tremors reference. Bit bummed. But, that's not why Peter loves Kevin. It was Footloose. It was, the film, that's the reason why Peter loves Kevin Bacon, was because of Footloose. So, but yeah. So, yeah. The acting, 10 out of 10. Probably some of the best Marvel's given us this year. The humor and writing, also, it's great. It's so funny. And, yeah. So, there's some spoiler stuff, so I'm going to go into some spoilers with the plot now, going through the ending, and why James Gunn most likely said that you had to watch this before Guardians 3. So, when they finally get Kevin back to, well, the decapitated head place. I need to learn what that was called. I'm sorry. But once they get Kevin back there, they throw a big Christmas party, and Peter is like sees the present. He's delighted at first, but then he realizes there's someone in there, and then Peter's like, God damn it. And Kevin knows, like, at that time, Kevin is under Mantis's, like, trance power that she has, and as soon as that's lifted from him, he fucking runs, and Nebula goes after him, and Peter's like, don't kill him. But when they take Kevin about to leave, one of the guys talks to him saying, hey, Peter tells us stories about you all the time. He says you're a great guy. And Kevin decides to stay and throw a big Christmas thing for Peter. And yeah, and they all exchange gifts. Anyway, now, and at the end of it, Mantis reveals to Peter that she is in fact his sister, because they both share a father in Ego, who of course was the villain in Guardians 2. And that's what I think James Gunn stated was the most important part. I mean, I could be wrong. I probably am wrong, but who knows. But yeah, I really liked this holiday special. If I had one complaint about it, and it's similar to Werewolf by Night, is that I wish it was longer. I understand, I think they were filming Guardians 3 at the same time, so I can understand why. But I just really wish this was longer. Like, this was really goddamn funny. But, yeah, overall, I'm going to give the Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special, I think, a 95%. Again, I really wished it was longer, because it does feel, like, rushed as hell. Like, it has a quick-ass pace. So, I wish it was longer, but yeah, 95% is where I think I'm going to put it. But yeah, anyway, this was the first holiday review. We're officially in Christmas, the most Christmassy, joyful time of the year. For some, not all, I know. And I hope all of you guys are going to have a safe, happy holidays. And I'm going to try to post Christmas content